Welcome to Week 2 of high school football on SCTV as your Nicholas County Grizzlies take on the Chapmanville Tigers. As I want to welcome you inside the broadcast booth, Grant Kuiper, Sean Huffman. Sean, Week 2 of high school football, nothing better to ask for.
Absolutely. What a beautiful night here at Grizzly Stadium. Friday night lights. It's what a lot of our town, a little sparse crowd tonight, but we do have the Potato Festival kicking off downtown this evening. So as people continue to make their way in here, what a beautiful, beautiful evening for high school football and the first game of the season at home for our Grizzlies.
And see, that's one thing you mentioned. The weather is absolutely perfect. So nothing better you can ask for. So, Sean, I know you did your research on the Chapmanville Tigers. How about you take us through their stats, their key players for tonight's game?
Chapmanville comes in tonight 1-0, played a rival last week in the Scott Skyhawks with a pretty good-sized win down there over the Skyhawks. They get the win 41-0. Of course, their sophomore quarterback, Mr. Dalton over there, that is the quarterback for them. His name's Dakota Dalton. He threw 15 passes, completed 6 for 115 yards last week. The good thing, he has 4 different receivers he throws to. His leading receiver was Mr. Adkins, Austin Adkins. Austin caught 2 passes for 55 yards. On the rushing side of things, they like to carry the ball. They got Preston Kovac, who rushed the ball 20 times for 151 yards with a 7.6 yard average.
Yeah.
So get the ball. There we go. I think I'm back.
I was going to say, yeah.
Preston Kovac carried the ball 20 times for 151 yards. And Jeremy Collins, who plays on both sides of the ball, he's a senior, along with Kovac. Collins, 6 carries for 50 yards at an 8.3 average. So their leading tacklers for the game last week were Mr. Jeremiah Topping, or Jackson Topping, I'm sorry. He had 9 tackles, 6 solo, 3 assisted. And Joshua Porter, who also had 9 tackles, and then Jeremy Collins, a senior. So it seems like they're led by a lot of seniors, and everything you hear about the Chapmanville Tigers. If you know much about Chapmanville, very large pedigree of athletes.
Yes.
Down in Chapmanville, and for the Grizzlies, tough loss last week.
It was a very tough loss against Oak Hill. And how do you think they're going to recover after last week's game? Do you think they're going to be able to get a win and get back on track, back in the win column?
I don't really think it's called. I'm not sure that it's recovery per se. I don't know that you really call it recovery.
Yeah.
Grizzlies come out against a good Quad A football team.
They did.
Devon Marion, who's been the coach over there for 3 or 4 years, brought that team, is bringing that team along. And the Grizzlies led for most of the game. And you can't really say, that they played a bad game.
They did not.
Honestly, they played a great game. They led most of the game. Defensively, I thought the Grizzlies looked great. And, I have a feeling they're going to come out here tonight ready to play. They're led by Devin Nash, 28 carries, 148 yards last week. That was just on the ground. He had 34 receiving yards. Lucas Milam with a 37-yard touchdown catch from Colton Helms. And then, of course, you got Colton Burkhammer, who can kick the ball and got a field goal, which is, I tell you, if you have a field goal kicker and somebody can kick extra points for you in high school football, you've got something, and that's when you can get some wins.
Absolutely, and you mentioned it too. The Grizzlies didn't play a bad game last week. They didn't do anything wrong last week. So they played a very hard squad last week at Oak Hill. They're going to recover tonight against Chapmanville, hopefully. But before each game, we want to just kind of look around all the sports in Nicholas County high schools. So we're going to start off with the NCHS girls soccer team. They are led by head coach Jeremy Bandy, and their record is 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. The last game they played, Sean, was against Midland Trail. They won 8-1, and their next game is tomorrow at Pikeview. Kickoff is at 12 p.m. So, Sean, girls soccer is doing really good, I think, this year, and it's happy to see.
And they got to miss the Tater Festival tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because they got to go play soccer.
Yeah. So now let's go on to the NCHS boys soccer team. Their head coach is Anthony Robertson, and Sean, 4 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie. So another very, very solid record there. Their last game was against Roane County. and they were able to win 7-1 or 7-0, excuse me. And their next game is Pikeview tomorrow as well. So both the boys and the girls are going up to Pikeview tomorrow. So hopefully they can pull out a win
and
tomorrow.
Soccer is only getting better around here, Grant.
It is.
You see a lot of the youth programs, and I know my grandson's 4 years old. He's starting into soccer, so they're starting him young, and a lot of kids playing soccer, and a lot of great soccer coaches around here at that youth level.
Absolutely. And now let's move on to the NCHS cross-country team. Is led by head coach Chris Weinbrenner and assistant coach Isaac Prather. They have raced 2 meets so far in the 2025 season. Their first one was the Autumn Classic in St. Mary's. Eli Stover got first out of the NCHS cross-country team and out of the boys division, and Maddie Angus got first out of the NCHS cross-country team in the girls division. And then they went up to, I believe it was Kaplan Middle cross-country festival. Cabell Middle, excuse me. Yeah, and they actually run that race at 9, which I think would be interesting.
And that's also where, down at Cabell Midland High School, is where they run the state tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Peyton Tucker got first for the NCHS out of the team for the boys, and Maddie Angus placed first again. So cross-country's doing good. Let's move on to the NCHS golf team. Is led by head coach Tom McGurl, assistant coach Brandon Waters. They are past halfway in their 2025 season. But Sean, they're past halfway. We don't really have enough time to get the results for every golf match, but they're doing good after making the state tournament last year. And they're led by our colleague and senior Evan Prendergast.
Absolutely, and Evan will be joining you next week here on the broadcast. And then you got the volleyball team.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk a little bit to the coach, head coach Marie Schaefer, assistant coach Kelly Martin. Had several matches so far this year, and got a big match against Herbert Hoover JV tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And Grant, I want to welcome everybody to SCTV.
Yes, absolutely.
This is something that is new to SCTV. For those of you that don't know, Grant had the opportunity to go out to Seattle, Washington, and take a week-long class. I've been to basketball camps, and people have been to baseball camps and football camps, but Grant got to go to broadcasting camp, and this is something that's been near and dear to Grant's heart. And when Grant got back, we sat down and started talking about where he wanted to go with this.
Yeah.
And we were able to meet with Mayor Robert Schaefer and pull this together. And Grant, I'm proud of you. You wrote all this out for tonight. I know you've been preparing, and I'm happy you let me tag along.
Well, absolutely, and thank you for being here to help me, because first time, there's going to be some kinks, there's going to be mistakes, but thanks for being with us as well. So Sean, 2 minutes until kickoff. What do the Grizzlies need to do tonight to be able to beat Chapmanville?
Well, obviously Chapmanville put up a lot of rushing yards last week. I think the Grizzlies will be okay there. This Chapmanville team, they are not going to have the speed by any means that the Grizzlies saw against the Red Devils last week. And I feel like the Grizzlies did a pretty good job of containing that last week. The captains have met on the field, and let's talk about the captains. 35, Ian Nutter. Number 50, Tanner Lawson. Number 62, Jackson Triplett. And number 66, Isaiah Dillon. Number 19, 12, so Evan Witt, Benji Jenkins, and a couple other guys. I think I just got stung by a bee there. Right?
Yeah, there's some bees flying around up here. So
you're too sweet. I guess they just had to bite
I guess so. Working in all the conditions tonight. But one thing, hopefully, is the rain is going to stay away. Looking at the weather yesterday and earlier in the week, it showed for some rain at this time, but all it is beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather, gorgeous weather. Grizzlies are going to receive
the
ball here to open up the 2025 Nicholas County High School football season at home. Of course, they had the game last week, and so this is set to be a heck of a matchup here, and the Grizzlies will be on the offensive side of things first, and I can't see the number.
No, me neither.
Of who's is
Ian Nutter, who they just said over at the PA.
Right,
so number 35, Ian Nutter, back deep, and
Ian's a quick little thing.
He is.
A great athlete and a senior here on this team. And Grant,
here we go.
Friday Night Lights on SCTV debut here with some commentary.
Absolutely, and Ashton McCanahan is going to kick off for the Chapmanville Tigers. It looks like you said Friday Night Lights on SCTV. something that I'm excited that we're able to do. And here we go with some Friday Night Lights. As
McClanahan last week had 7 kickoffs, averages about 36 yards per kick for the Tigers. That's pretty good for a high school kicker.
Absolutely. Well, here we go. Home opener for the Grizzlies. We are glad you're with us on SCTV. Here we go. Ian Nutter is going to be able to return that ball back here, Sean. It's going to have a little bit of a gap, but it's just going to get taken down about at the 20-yard line there.
He was tackled down by number 17, Drake Walls.
Yeah.
And let's find that. So tackled by Drake Walls there, and that number, I think that was 17.
Yeah. There was a couple people there on the tackle here, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies, ball on the 20. So hopefully we can have a successful first drive here.
Yep. Colton Helms playing in front of the home crowd tonight. Yep. And again, what a beautiful, beautiful evening. They're parked all the way down to the barn down here. You got some soccer practice going on down here.
And alrighty, here we go. So 1st and 10. Getting the play call from the sideline here. Helms, and we already have some, it looks like we already have a flag on the play here, Sean. So very first play of the game here.
Looks like we're going to have a false start there for the Grizzlies.
Dead ball. Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Blue. 5-yard penalty.
So that's a first penalty for the Grizzlies, and that's going to put them back 5 yards. And it's not a way you really want to start out the game. I mean, it's still first down 15, but you know, to start the game off, you got to have that momentum. You don't want that clock to run down on you.
Absolutely. You said obviously not the way you want to start, but so maybe some pre-game nerves. But here we go. Helm's going to hand it off to Nash. Nash is going to run up the middle, and it's going to get about a gain of 5 there, so it's going to bring up about 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10. And how about Devin Nash? He is just absolutely so good for this Grizzlies offense.
Absolutely. Devin Nash, he gained 6 yards on that carry. And you're going to see him carry that ball quite a bit tonight as he gets it once again. And I don't think he gets any yard, maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, he took it down by number 22, Preston Kovic. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10, but the Grizzlies are going fast here, Sean. So it's about 3rd and 10, ball back on the 20 as
Nash is still in the backfield, but I'd look for a pass play here.
And they are going to pass it. Helms looking, and he's going to throw it. He's going to get rid of it, and he had, who was that, number 30 it looked like?
Yeah, it was just a little short over to number 30 for the Grizzlies, which is Landon Keenan.
Yeah.
Landon Keenan, and it's going to be a punt here for the Grizzlies early on, and back to punt will be Colton Berkhammer.
And, man, he has a leg on him, doesn't he?
He does. You know, like I said, anybody that can get out and be able to kick this way. Berkhammer's punt is up, and that's about a 50-yard punt there.
Yeah, but they're going to have some room here to return the ball here. Number 1, Trey Ward, it's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 25, so they get a lot of that field. They're in great field position here. So what do the Grizzlies need to do on offense here?
Well, I think that's where you're going to see.
On defense, excuse me.
I think that's where you're going to see the Grizzlies come out here tonight, and if they play that defense that they played last week. So, I mean, that was a 10, 20, 36-yard return for Trey Ward, 1st and 10 here.
As Chapmanville's getting ready to go here, number 15, Dakota Dalton is the quarterback, and he's going to pass the ball to number, well, they're calling it incomplete. They're seeing he was down, a pass was complete to number 12, Benji Atkins. So knee was down there, Sean.
So really a loss of 2 yards there.
Yeah.
But that was complete to, who did you say?
It looked like it was number, it looked like it was number 12, Benji Atkins.
Number 12, Benji Atkins.
As it's going to be 2nd and 12. They're going to hand it off, and it's going to be met by multiple Grizzly defenders there.
And that would be number 10 there for the Grizzlies on that stop. And great move, great stop there by the Grizzlies.
Absolutely. as it's going to bring up third and about 13, so that's another yard loss there. So if you're the Grizzlies, exactly what you're wanting to do on defense here. As it brings up third and 13, ball back on the 30. Dakota Dillon's going to looking to pass here, and he's going to pass. He has number 12 wide open. It's going to get bobbled down. Is he going to be able to make that catch there?
Yep, I don't think
they're
he
saying
does.
it's incomplete. Number 22, Ben Williams for the Grizzlies break that up there.
Yeah, it was a great pass, and we're able to hit that quarterback, put some
Yeah.
pressure on the quarterback there in the backfield. So, Dakota Dalton with another attempt and can't complete that, and it's bringing up 4th and 13. And, when you're in your territory like this and you're not going to punt this, you're going to go for it, and probably don't have the kicker to get that. So, look for the Grizzlies, as they have already, had some played some nice defense. Another pass up into the corner.
And incomplete.
And incomplete. And
no flags either, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Grizzlies, turnover on downs.
And Chapmanville wanted a flag there. A little bumping, but I don't think it caused any reason for him to miss that. So it's a turnover on downs here for the Grizzlies. And, the Grizzlies minus 3 yards there for
on defense there, for sure. So what do the Grizzlies here on their second drive? What do they need to do on offense this time? What are some things they need to improve on, kind of make sure they're doing all things right?
The jitters hopefully are out now. You've got some great runners in Ian Nutter and Devin Nash down there. And, I just look for the Grizzlies to start moving this ball. And
Looks like we got a timeout here.
Timeout. And that's tough after a turn on downs to have to call a timeout. You have to imagine that the Chapmanville coach is not pleased that just a couple minutes into this first quarter he's had to call a timeout.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something you don't want to do 3 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, you come down, you got 4th and long here. Your defense should be ready on there. But I did notice as I was going through and looking at the stats, Grant, for the Chapmanville Tigers, a lot of their guys are playing both sides of the football. The Grizzlies have a few, even though Chapmanville has 3 pages of players down here, a lot of these guys are playing both sides of the ball. So Grizzlies are going to come out of the huddle out here, and clock will get started here as the play clock is at 25.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball on the 30 as Helms is here at the quarterback position. They're going to hand it off to who was that there?
I believe that was Devin Nash.
I was going to say it looked
once
like
again.
Nash there, but just stopped right there.
Nash,
so no gain there, just
it looks
stopped
like he's going to lose about a yard on the carry. So, it might be just right there. It may not have lost anything.
Well, here we go again. He's going to hand it back off to Nash, and he's going to try to go for the outside there. He's going to pick up a couple of yards there, but just look at how many people are having to bring him down for Chapmanville. That's just the one thing that Devin is so good at, is being able to break so many tackles.
Josh Porter and Jackson Lusk on that tackle, but Nash 4 rushes so far and 8 yards here for the Grizzlies. So brings up a 3rd down and 8 on the 32-yard line there, Grant.
Yep, absolutely. Can the Grizzlies get a 1st down here? They need to get about 8 yards, 7 yards here as Helms. And we have, looks like just.
That's going to be a penalty on Ian Nutter. It's going to be offsides. Ian was ready. He was almost to the end zone there. It's going to have a false start.
5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Yeah, this
Another
looks
5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Grizzlies. And Nutter heard a cadence there that I don't think anybody else on the team heard, because he turned the Jets on.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely maybe a little bit of a miscommunication or mishearing there. But nothing less. It's going to bring about 3rd and 12 as Helms is looking to throw. And he's going to scramble out just a little bit. He's trying to find something. Now he's just going to take it himself, and he's going to get close there. Looks about a yard short there.
Yeah, just about a yard short, but, Grizzlies are going to bring on the punt team there.
Yeah.
Nice run by Helms with about an 11-yard. Let's see. Now it's going to be about a 10-yard run for him. So nice job, but let's see.
Play, making it 4th down and
No, it looks like
They're going to go for it here. I was going to say.
No, maybe not.
No, maybe not.
I didn't see Berghammer crawling back there, so back to receive here for the Taggers.
They have to, and as Berghammer's going to punt the ball away here.
Nice punt
It
by
was a very nice
Berghammer
punt. They
from
have,
the
and he's
30 back to the 30, so 40-yard punt, a fair catch by Trey Ward.
Yeah.
Nice kick there by Berghammer. I mean, get a couple 30-yard punts out there. That's all you can ask for.
Absolutely. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the 25 for Chapmanville. And it looked that time too, if Chapmanville is going to be able to return it there, that we had people there to be able to bring them down. Maybe they weren't going to be able to gain as much, but it is 1st and 10 from the 25 as Dakota Dillon is the leading QB for this team.
Dakota Dalton.
Dakota Dalton. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah.
That's all right.
But it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25 here, as he's going to hand it off, and he's going to get tripped up there.
That was tripped up by number 58,
Yeah.
Chris Meadows. And who was that ball carrier there?
I was going to say I wasn't able to see him there. Maybe I think it was number.
Meadows.
I think it was maybe number 15 or no, not 15. Excuse me, maybe number 12. No, 22. Maybe on the carry there.
Kovac.
Yeah.
He got a gain of about 1 yard on that. So
2nd and 9, as they're going to hand it off to Kovac again, and he's going to gain a little bit more, but once again brought down by multiple defenders. Nash was in there. 58 as well for the Grizzlies. Chris Meadows. So going to bring up 3rd and long here for Chapmanville. Can the Grizzlies get another stop here?
Yeah, a big 3rd down and 7, and Kovac only got 2 yards on that play. So carried the ball now 3 times for 3 yards. So looks like they're probably going to have to go to the air here. Grant.
Yeah, for sure. Looking like a passing play, and it is a passing play. Dalton looking, and he's going to scramble, and he's going to break free. He has an opening here, and he's going to bring it up to the 50, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds there by number 35, Ian Nutter.
Was number 26.
Or number 26, sorry. I can't see.
Braden Johnson knocking him out of bounds. Big run there by Dakota Dalton on his first carry, and that about a 15-yard scamper there.
Yeah, for sure, and it's going to bring up another 1st and 10.
Yeah. Brennan Smith was right on his tail, and if Brennan had just got a hold of a jersey, could have brought him down.
Yeah.
But Dalton turned the Jets on and gets that first down for the Taggers here.
Yeah, and here they go, 1st and 10 at the 48. Dalton's going to look to pass it again, and he has number 1, Trey Ward, and he's going to get the ball, and he's going to take it in for the Chapmanville touchdown.
Yeah, and that was a great pass there by Trey Ward.
Yeah.
And 52-yard throw there for him. And, wow, what a nice play there. Trey Ward, first reception of the night for 52 yards. And great defense there by Braden Johnson.
Yeah.
Braden was all over him. So Taggers going to have number 88 here, Jonathan Farrell, for the point after.
Yeah. As he's going to kick it, and it's up, and it looks like it's good.
Gonna be good.
So it's going to be 7-0. Chapmanville with the lead with 6:10 to go here in the first. So Grizzlies back on offense. 3rd drive here. Hopefully we can get some first downs here.
And you know, that's a great pass. I mean, Braden Johnson
it was.
all over the receiver.
Yeah.
And it was a perfectly thrown pass.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it kind of reminded me of last week when, Nico Marchiol throws that pass downfield to the transfer we got from Jacksonville State. I mean, it's just right in his pocket. So, I mean, not a whole lot you can do about that. Still good defense, but just right over top of the defender's head and right into the receiver's arms.
Yeah, and that's one thing you said, too. It was great defense by Braden Johnson. He was right there. That's all you could practically do without drawing a penalty. So just what a great catch by number 1, Trey Ward.
All right. Grizzlies, number 35. Nutter, I believe, is back to receive
as number
on this kickoff, and number 21.
Ashton
Ashton
McClanahan.
McClanahan kicking off things, and
Yeah.
Ian Nutter back there once again, and hit about 10 yards on that on his first, and they're gonna.
Oh, he's gonna have to get on that ball there, and he's gonna pick it up.
And he's gonna pick it up, and not have any gain on that, but.
I think he was thinking there maybe that ball could take a bounce and go out of bounds there, and then I think once he realized it stayed in, that he was gonna have to get on top of it there. But it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies on the 18-yard line here, Sean. Gotten some good runs with Devin.
Yeah, Grizzlies are going to have to get the ball in the air. On that last drive, he had some receivers open. But look, I mean, Helms has an arm. He's a veteran quarterback here for the Grizzlies, and here we go. Grizzlies in the shotgun.
Yeah, Helms in the shotgun. As he is going to look to pass here, and he has made the pass complete to number 30, Landon Keenan, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. It looks like, or they might be actually spotted. They're going to give him the first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies.
No, it's going to be second.
No, they're giving it to him.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Well, that looked about a yard short.
We'll take it, right?
Yeah, we'll take it.
But you just said you got to get the ball in the air, and that's exactly what happened. And it's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 28. Helms back in the shotgun here. 5:30 to go in the first, and he's going to hand it off to number 5, Lucas Milan, and he's going to get brought down there, gain of 1. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
All right, 2nd and 9 there for the Grizzlies, and.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 here for the Grizzlies. Ball on the 29 as Helms is back in shotgun here. Has Devin Nash there with him. He's going to hand it off to him, and he's going to break a couple more tackles there. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get brought down at the 36. So it's going to bring up, is it 3rd and about 3, it looks like here, Sean. So
yeah, that was a nice run by Devin Nash there for the Grizzlies. His 5th carry and pickup of 7 yards on the carry. So look for him to throw that ball back into Nash's hands and let him barrel his way down for a Grizzly 1st down here.
Absolutely. Helms is going to hand it off to Nash again, and it looks like he's going to be right there at the first down. Looks like he's going to get it there.
Yeah,
so
he's going to get a +1, I do believe.
So Grizzlies getting some good flow on the offense, so it's going to be a 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 39 here.
Grizzlies starting to get some momentum.
They
2
are.
first downs. They hadn't had any first downs just yet, so good for the Grizzlies. Braden Johnson checking back in here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too. It looked like in the beginning of the game, just some nervous moments there.
Absolutely.
But
got some receivers off to his right. Looks like now he's got Johnson in the backfield. No, Johnson's going to break out to the right.
Yeah, and he's going to pass it to Johnson, and he's just going to bobble it there. I was going to say, did that pass go forward, which they're calling it, saying it did. So it's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here.
Just right through Braden Johnson's hands, and a little angry with himself.
Yeah, had it right there, but move on, right? It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. What do you think the Grizzlies are running here? Do you think it's going to be pass or a throw here, Sean?
I believe they're going to have to lay this thing out in the air. They got several receivers up. They're going to bring Devin Nash in there, and Nash
he's going to
fumbles the football, and that's going to be recovered by, I believe, number 8.
Yeah, number 8. Jeremy Collins is going to recover, and I was just going to say, look at how many tackles he can break, but I guess just got hit in the arm and ball came out. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville, though, right at the 49. I was going to say right at the 50. So Chapmanville takes back over here, Sean.
Yeah, you don't want to have the turnovers, and Grizzlies really their 2nd turnover because they gave it away earlier, and or no, actually it was just their 1st turnover. So
yeah,
on a winding clock here, and once again things are winding down, but see if the Grizzlies secondary can hold up here.
Yeah, well, here we go. Dalton's going to hand it off to number 12. It looks
number 22.
Or 22. Kovac, and he's going to take it up for a gain of 9. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Ball in the 42 here, so Grizzlies need to hold him here. But
yeah, I mean, I thought maybe the speed wouldn't be there for Chapmanville, but it looks like it's right there, and the Grizzlies are going to have to settle down a little bit here on defense and wrap some guys up.
Absolutely. Dalton's going to hand it off to number 22, Kovac again, and he's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards there, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. Ball's going to be on the 38 here. So Grizzlies here probably need to stop here, ideally, Sean, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think they're just going to keep pounding it. They're getting 3 to 4 yards. They're getting a few yards each carry, and just going to have to buckle down here and hope that line can hold them.
Absolutely. What's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. Dalton back there in shotgun, and he's going to hand it off to Kovac again, and
Kovac is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Carter Meadows got in there on that tackle, and he was assisted by several Grizzlies, but Kovac been a workhorse.
Absolutely, and it seems like he is their main ball carrier there, but no gain, so great job by the Grizzlies defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Kovac ran the ball 20 times last week, and so it's still, I mean, you can tell he's the workhorse. They only threw 15 passes, completed 6 last week, so pretty good thing here. So you know they're a running team, so the Grizzlies got to pack that line.
Absolutely. Well, 2nd and 10, and they're going to hand it off to number 8.
That's Jeremy
Collins, and he's going to be brought down by number 11, Devin Nash.
Collins going to get about a 4-yard gain on that play.
Yeah, looks like it looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and 7, but ball right at the 35 here. So this is a big opportunity here for the Grizzlies to be able to hold him here and make it be 4th and long.
This is going to be 2-down territory for Chapmanville. They're going to it's definitely going to be 2-down territory. We saw that earlier in their first series of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Dalton's going to hand it off to number 8, Jeremy Collins once again, and he's going to gain 1 yard at most here, so it's going to bring up 4th and 6. So Chapmanville, are they going to go for it here? I'm going to assume so.
Yeah, you're not going to punt. 4th down and 7. I'm not quite sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 4th down and 6. I'm going to say Collins got a yard on that last one there. Well, but they're going to go for it. I mean, they don't have they've got a punter, but they may not have a field goal kicker that can kick over a 50-yard field goal. So he's back to pass, and he just threw that ball up. He was hurried in there and hurried by the Grizzlies' number 10, Brennan Smith. His receivers hadn't even turned around. He just kind of threw it. So it's going to be a turnover there for Chapmanville, and that's 2 turnovers for them going forward on 4th down. So.
But if you're the Grizzlies, that's exactly what you needed here. Leave the score at 7. Obviously, very early in the game, but offense was getting some flow last drive. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball in the 35. Helms at shotgun here. He has Nash right beside him, but he's going to look to throw, and just incomplete there.
Incomplete
to
Nutter. Number 35, Nutter. And Helms having a little trouble completing some passes there. He's 1 for 5 so far, but just a little short on a couple passes there.
But they're all right there, though. But if you can start completing some passes here and start being able to move up the field here, then you're in business. As it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball's still in the 35.
Nutter still in the backfield there. Nutter got all his receivers out, so
they're going to hand it off to Nash again, and Nash is going to have a gap there. He's going to be brought down by a couple of Tigers there, but made up for it last time. 1st and 10 Grizzlies. So
11-yard gain on that play there for Devin Nash.
46-yard line.
And they're going to go fast here, and they're going to hand it off to him again, and he's going to pick up a couple more yards. And
looks to be, if they stop where the ball stopped, looks to be about a 2-yard gain there for Nash. That's 8 carries now for Nash.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 7 as the Helms is in shotgun, and he's going to look to pass here, and he's going to scramble off just to a little bit. He missed the tackle there, and he's going to carry the ball, and he's going to slide down right at the 45 there.
Yeah, picks up a couple of much-needed yards here as we're going to wind down to the end of the first quarter, and the Chapmanville Tigers are going to be have this lead 7-0. But I tell you what, Grant, it looks good. The Grizzlies are on the move. They're getting things down the field, getting on the back of Devin Nash.
Absolutely. Well, Sean, something we want to do at the end of every quarter, we do senior spotlights for the high school. So we're going to cut to that senior spotlight of Devin Nash, which was last week's senior spotlight. So we're going to cut to that now, Sean.
We'll be back on SCTV.
Yep, right after this. Grant Kuiper with Ian Nutter. And Ian, let me ask you this. So when did you realize you had the passion for football?
I think back when I was younger and throwing the football with my brothers and dad, and then I came my freshman year and played, and then Helms, he really wanted me to play, and I was like, well, I guess I'll give it a shot, and then ever since I've been hooked with it.
All right, so football has a lot of challenges. So how have you overcome those challenges?
Just keeping my mind straight, working hard every single day, and just getting better.
And then what has been one of your favorite moments in football?
Just being with the team. Just being with the team, playing every game, hard, and it's just been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Ian, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Artie, welcome back here as Nash was on the carry there. He's going to gain enough for a first down. That was a great tackle.
You know, I really thought it was down. I mean, it was kind of, hey, we're going to go in there and rush this thing real quick.
Yeah.
I thought Nash was down, and he broke loose.
Yeah.
He broke loose for about another 8 yards there to get the Grizzly first down. And like you said, the Grizzlies are moving the ball fast, and
going to lose about 1 yard there. Real quick, that was Ian Nutter's spotlight. We'll get to Devin's later on in the show, I'm sure. But, yeah, that was Ian Nutter's spotlight. That was this week's spotlight, Sean. And, man, Ian does pretty good out there.
I want to know who that guy was interviewing him.
I don't know who he was. I must not know him, right? I might have to go talk to him. But it's going to bring up 2nd and 12 here. As
2nd and 3. That was a loss of about 3 yards for Nash there. And they just caught Nash. They knew what was coming. So 2nd down and 13. Grizzlies wanting to get into that end zone badly.
And looking to pass here, and it's going to be complete to number 48. Or not 40. Who was that? 40, baby?
40.
Or 48, Colton Burkhammer. So
Colton Burkhammer.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies at the 20. You're in the red zone here. Do you pass the ball here again, Sean, or do you say you run it up, see what Devin can do?
You know, I think you just continue to mix things up right there, and try to make things happen. I mean, catching them off guard maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to pass the ball here, and he's going to look to throw to number 48, Colton Burkhammer again there. So back-to-back passes completed, and to Colton Burkhammer, it's going to be a gain of 9. Or no, they're going to give him the first down, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Grizzlies here. So Grizzlies are in scoring position here, looking to tie the game up here as it's 1st and goal as the ball is on the 10. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's 26 yards of receptions there in the last 2 passes for Colton Helms. So definitely got the momentum, and the Grizzlies got the momentum, and they're going to go back onto the back of
Nash. It looked like it, yeah. And you can tell Chapmanville knew that they had to stop Devin Nash, and you can see that's exactly what they're doing. It looks like here that it's going to be 2nd and 9. It was not, or maybe the chain gain's just standing there.
Gain of 1, so you don't have to move it. Well,
but that's what I don't know if is it.
Well, the ball's on the 9, so you can't go any further.
Yeah, you can't go no further.
The ball was spotted on the 10 there.
They're just standing there, I guess. So, it's going to bring up 2nd and goal as Helms is going to look to pass as he's going to cut back there. He's looking. He has wide open there. Now he's going to run it, and he's going to be brought down by, looked like a gain of about 3, brought down by number 7, Austin Killen. for Chapmanville. So it's going to bring up 3rd and goal, ball in the 6 here. So it's 3rd and goal here, Sean. You're getting close to that
3-yard run. Yeah, you got to get 3rd and 6. You know, you're going to put the points on the board, and you've got Burkhammer that can definitely kick there, but we'll see what happens here.
Absolutely.
Will we run it in on the back of Nash, or
will we pass it?
We got some receivers out here.
He's going to hand it off to Nash. Nash is going to be up the middle there. He had a gap there for a split second.
And Nash was hit, and then he was brought down by number 12, Benji Adkins.
Looked like about a gain of 3 there. So it looks like it's going to be 4th and 4, or 4th and goal, ball on the 4 here. So looks like the Grizzlies might be going for it here, Sean.
Yeah, I believe they are. They're going to go for it. They want to go for it, so they're going to see what they can do. Back on the back of Nash once again. You got some receivers to the right and to the left. So
absolutely. Well, Helms and shotgun, and they're going to kind of do a push-isk, and and the ball's going to come out in the end zone.
And Chapmanville's going to recover it. I think the Grizzlies thought
it looked like he got in.
Wait a minute, but did he get in? Let's see what they're going to say.
It looks like they're going to discuss here. As there's a late flag on the play. It looked Nash was on the carry. Looked like he got right to the end zone, and then the ball came out. So and they're calling it. So they're saying Chapmanville recovered here.
Chapmanville ball.
Oh, you're right there at the one, and the ball comes out. There was a late flag there that came in. Obviously, it's not going to affect the fumble recovery here, but we'll see what the penalty is.
The ball was fumbled prior to going in the end zone, recovered by White. It is a touchback after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Blue. Number 5. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the 20-yard line.
So Lucas Milam there called for the penalty, unsportsmanlike, after the fumble.
Not what you can have if you're the Grizzlies.
No, because the ball would have come out to the 20. Now it's going to come out, I believe, to probably the 30 or 35-yard line. Is that correct?
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be to 20, so it's going to be out to the 35. Here, real quick while we have a break here. How about these camera shots, man?
Oh, I know. Great job here by SCTV.
Absolutely.
Sam and Trevor and the guys. And we got Aiden over there.
Yeah, Aiden Profit doing a great job with the camera tonight. Aiden Profit, he's in my grade, Sean. Great young man. He was the Honor Society president. So very good kid and giving us some wonderful shots here tonight.
So wait a minute now.
I don't know.
That ball comes out to the 30 on a touchback.
Oh.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 11 on the defense.
Oh. So you had.
First down for White.
So you had back to you had.
15
you had number 5. Lucas Milan, then you had number 11, Devin Nash. So it's going to bring it all the way up to the 50.
30 yards worth of penalties. If you're Coach Mo, you can't be happy about that. I mean, you're already down 7-0 against this tough Chapmanville Tiger team. So.
And now we have more whistles here. And timeout, Grizzlies.
Timeout for the Grizzlies. Probably a good time for a timeout. You get the troops in, Grant, and you try to settle them down a little bit. Hey, folks, and don't forget, Sunday night, 6 o'clock, over on Lake Country 95.7, we'll have the Maloney Sports Report. Live down at Maloney's. Myself and Tanner will be there, and then Grant.
I'll be rolling in.
Grant and Matt will roll in just a few minutes late, but stop in. Potato Festival this weekend. Sam will be down there getting us some nice live shots tomorrow of mashed potato eaters and wing eaters and
having everything at the Potato Festival this weekend. And one thing too, it seems like the athletic director Kathy Tyree said that if anybody out there wants to sponsor the game ball, that is available just to contact the school, I believe, Sean. So, but no, the Potato Festival though. What a wonderful weekend for the Potato Festival.
Well, we'll see, Grant.
We will see. Tomorrow's supposed to rain, yeah.
The Mountaineers play tomorrow.
Yeah.
4 o'clock.
They do.
The Mountaineers need to win tomorrow.
They
Pitt
do.
needs to win tomorrow. And then we could be looking at game day next
We can
Saturday.
absolutely. And I'm not trying to do the announcer's curse either, Sean, when it comes to the rain at the Potato Festival. But
All right, looks like we're going to get back to things. Coach Mo had a talk with his guys, trying to calm them down after right now 40 yards of penalties for the Grizzlies in this first half.
Yeah, and they're going to Dalton's going to hand it off to number 22,
Kovac.
And, man, he is their main ball carrier there. But the Grizzlies are going to stop him there, gain of 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8, Sean. So 8 minutes to go in this first half. I think if you're the Grizzlies, your goal is to be able to stop them and then be able to go down here and score.
Yeah, you got 7:43
Yeah.
here, and Grizzlies defense just gotta control these turnovers here for the Grizzlies. Looked like the Mountaineers last week in the first half.
Dalton looking to pass here, and it's going to be complete to number 1, Trey Ward, and it's going to be brought down by number 30 for the Grizzlies.
30?
Is it number 30? It might be wrong. I can't see, Sean, being honest with you.
Passes complete to number 1.
I couldn't tell if that was.
But it's going to be in here. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Chapmanville. So what a great job to be able to pull him out of bounds there. Ball.
That was for a gain of 9 there, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they're saying Tanner Leffler was
Xander Leffler was
Xander
on that-
Leffler,
was on
yeah,
that last
was on the
tackle.
tackle. So it's gonna be 3rd and 1, ball on the 41, as Dalton's gonna hand it off to number 22, Kovac.
No, I believe
is
that
it
might
not?
be 8 Collins.
It might be 8. You might be right.
They're
It
going
is
to carry
8
him
Collins.
back, and they better be careful
I
and
know,
stop on that whistle.
ab-
So they wanted some flags thrown down there, but that was number 8, I believe, Collins.
You were right there. It was number 8. Jeremy Collins on the carry there. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. Ball on the 39. So,
Landon Keenan in on that tackle
Yeah.
there for the Grizzlies.
So 1st and 10 for Chapmanville, as Dalton is.
Grizzlies gotta get some pep in their step down here, Grant.
Absolutely, but they're going to hand it off to number 22, Kovac there, and that's what you need right there for the Grizzlies. As there's more, and they threw another flag down there. It's getting
And I
feisty out there.
believe that's going to go against the taggers on that one. I think I saw maybe a late hit back there.
Yeah, it looked like something.
Or maybe they're walking that off toward maybe he's just picking up the dirty laundry.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see here. Here we go. We're listening here, Sean.
Referee's coming over to tell us.
Active play. Dead ball. Personal foul. Gets the offense.
Okay, yeah. It's getting feisty out there, though, Sean. It's getting physical.
2nd down.
But if you're the Grizzlies, though, you got to keep your head cool. You cannot do any stupid penalties like unsportsmanlike conduct and stuff like that. That's going to bring up 2nd and long for Chapmanville here.
Yeah, 2nd down. That's going to put them almost. That's going to put them back behind where they started earlier. So 15-yard penalty. Ball's now on about the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
2nd down, 25.
So Chapmanville here getting the play call here. They're trying using a little bit of clock here. 6 minutes to go, midway through the 2nd quarter, as Dalton's communicating with his line and everybody, and here we go. He's going to pass it to number 3.
And they tried to intercept it from each
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
and that tackle, the pass was complete.
Number
Number 4.
for Carter Meadows was on the tackle there. So if you're the Grizzlies, exactly what you wanted here. It's going to bring up 3rd and long here. So looks like about 3rd and 25 is what they're saying on the scoreboard.
Well, no,
But I'm
that's going to
thinking
be a
it's 3rd
loss.
and
That's going
30,
to be a
yeah, 3rd and
loss of
5
1
or
there.
1. Yeah, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 30. As
Loss of 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a little more than that, but it looked like where the ball was spotted. So, had we not had that 52-yard pass earlier, these Chapmanville Tigers wouldn't have very much through the air. So they're going to get back on the ground to
And we got-
Kovac. Or we're going to – do we have –
more flags on the play
it's
here.
going to be delay a game.
Yeah.
No, a timeout.
Timeout.
Timeout because the clock was running down there on the Chapmanville Tigers. So they had to take another timeout here.
Yeah, absolutely. So timeout, Chapmanville. So Grizzlies here, what are they telling them in the huddle here? What do you guys, obviously,
Well,
you
you don't want to give up the long pass. You
Absolutely.
would think that they were going to try to run things on the back of Kovac. And they may still try to do it just to get them in some decent punting position here on 3rd down and 30. But, you got to cover the corners and look for a long pass here from the Tigers. It's the only thing that's going to get them some of this 30 yards back.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're the Grizzlies, like you said, you can't give up the long pass here, but you got to just mind your P's and Q's on
Yeah,
this.
you got 5 minutes to go here in the first half, down 7-0, and you want to get yourself in some good field position.
Yep.
So you're hoping, if you're the Grizzlies defense out there, that you're pretty pumped up and you want to get after somebody. I mean, not a bad first half, like I said,
Yep.
just that 52-yard pass, and it was just a great reception.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
good defense, but Grizzlies are definitely going to put some guys here in the backfield to try to prevent this pass. But Kovac is going to line up in the back.
But you have to assume, though, that the pass is coming.
Absolutely. But they've only got – they do have trips over there on the right-hand side, so I can't imagine Kovac getting this ball.
Don't look at the pass, though.
And
Yeah.
he was rushed, and he got hit by – number 66, Isaiah Dillon, just as he was releasing that ball.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I have noticed. I mean, when the Grizzlies are getting in there, Grant, and getting some pressure on that quarterback, and he just releases that ball, I would send the dogs every time.
Absolutely. And the pass was intended for number 8, Jeremy Collins. So Chapmanville looking to punt here. Number 1, Ashton McClanahan.
21.
Or 21, yeah, sorry. Ashton McClanahan looking to pass or punt the ball here.
It's his first punt of the night,
Yep.
and we'll see how far this thing goes. He's going to get it back on about the 25-yard line here.
And we got more flags here.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah, false start.
False start.
So
on
you
the
just back them up
offense.
another 5 yards.
Back
exactly
them
what
up
you want
another
from the
5, and
Dead ball. False start.
Chapmanville had no penalties at all in that first quarter, and now they're up to 20 yards worth of penalties here with 4:57 to go in the first half.
Yeah.
So that's going to put him back, getting that ball on about the 21-yard line.
Yep, so McClanahan back to punt. And he's going to send that ball away.
Oh, and not a very good kick, and that's going to take a bad bounce. There, got him up, and that's going to be about a 30-yard punt there. But that thing went straight up, and it wouldn't have been 30 yards. Grant had it not had that little bit of roll there. So with 4:44 to go here in the first half of the ball game, Grant, the Grizzlies better turn on the Jets.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely want to score here before half and tie this game back up. But the Grizzlies, they first drive was a little shaky, but they have stepped it up. The last drive was pretty good besides that fumble right there at the end zone. But Helms is in shotgun here, and he's going to hand it off to that's not Nash.
Braden Johnson.
Yeah,
Braden Johnson. And Braden Johnson scampers ahead for probably about 9. Oh, maybe they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, and he was brought down by number 19, Evan.
Oh, they did. They did give him Braden Johnson.
Yeah.
Nice run by Braden Johnson, who
Absolutely.
doesn't typically run the ball, but after that drop pass earlier, he's ready to carry the ball. And now it's going to be about an 11-yard gain for Johnson. And here we go again.
Yeah, Grizzlies are
Johnson back at it. Johnson scurries up, and he's going to get about a yard, maybe half yard, at least a yard on that.
Yeah, so how about Braden Johnson? Way to carry the ball there.
Yeah, Braden Johnson, missed no yards on that carry. Braden Johnson missed most of last season after hurting his shoulder, and worked really hard to get back at things. Braden Johnson back in the backfield again. I don't see Nash unless he's out at receiver or something. Johnson's the fake, and Helms is going to get it. He gets he tries to thread that needle, and the pass is broke up by number 8, Jeremy Collins.
You had Landon Keenan up open there for a second, but just
Yeah, he had to drop down to sidearm
Yeah.
that thing just a little bit.
yeah. So Devin Nash comes back into the game here, as it's going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Grizz, or 3rd and 8 here for the
Yeah, I
Grizzlies.
think that's really 9.
Yeah.
That's on that hash mark. So Braden Johnson did get a yard on that carry earlier. So 3:57 to go. Grizzlies trying to want to punch this in. They got a running clock down here on this at 5 seconds. We got to snap this thing quick.
Yeah, 3, 2, and we're going to go ahead and just call it timeout here. You were right there. The play clock was getting very low there, but
Yeah, the Grizzlies, had a couple timeouts there or at least a timeout, 2 timeouts to give. So, going to talk things over, and you don't want to take that penalty.
no, you do not, especially at a pivotal drive like this. So it's 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 8, whatever it is. But what do you think the Grizzlies need to do to get the first down
You're
here?
just going to have to buckle down and try to get a nice pass. So you still have 3:57 to go. You got to get your focus right here has to be a first down. I mean,
Absolutely.
you're on your side of the field here. A first down would really help you and stop things a little bit.
Absolutely. Now, do you think the Grizzlies gain about 5 yards here and it becomes 4th and short here? Do you think the Grizzlies should go for it if that?
Yeah, you're almost going to have to go for it. You're not going to want to punt this. There's not a kicker in high school football, I don't think, that can make that field goal. Not many in college can make that. So you got to do something here. Nash is back in the backfield, but I would look for a pass play. You only have trips to the right or to the left over here, so we'll see what's going to happen.
Well, Helms looking to pass here, and he is still looking, and he's going to take it on his legs now.
And Helms had a wide open landing, Keenan down the field.
He did.
But as he started to razzle and dazzle down through there, he did gain a couple yards, but
so it's going to bring up 4th and 7.
4th and 8. So it looks like I don't know. Yeah,
It's 4th and 7. So Grizzlies going for it here.
Yeah, you have to. Jeremy Collins on that tackle.
You need the first down here, though.
Absolutely, got to get a first down right here. 4th and 7. Going to bring some guys in. You got a play clock running down.
So ball on the 41, and you have play clock's down to 6 now. So you're going to have to hurry this up just a little bit. 2-1, and it gets it snap off, and Nash
it was a direct snap to Devin Nash, and Nash is only going to gain about a yard on that, and it's going to be a turnover on downs there for the Grizzlies.
So it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Chapmanville at the 40 here. So now the Grizzlies need to hold them here, Sean.
Yeah, you got to do something. You got to make something happen right here. You got to stop them.
Yeah.
And go in and talk about things. And I'll tell you, over the years of watching the Grizzly football team, of course, we got Matt Morstan at the controlling things now, but over the years, the Grizzlies were one of those teams that they were always going to go in at halftime and make some great adjustments, and things were going to come back out and be great. So,
absolutely.
So you want to hold them here with 3:16 to go. Try to get the ball back and maybe get something in there. Kovac, the ball carrier, he's tripped up, but that trip's going to give him a gain of about 2 yards, I believe. Yep, 2 yards or maybe 3.
Yeah. They're showing 2nd and 8, so they're saying he gained 2. So the Grizzlies defense has stepped up here. Besides that 150-yard pass.
Yeah, no, they've
done wonderful.
They've done a good job of holding him here and really hurrying that quarterback. That quarterback, when he steps back to pass here, I tell you, the Grizzlies are getting in, and that's a good thing here.
Absolutely. Well, they're going to hand it off there to number 22, Kovac, and he has a lot of room to work with, and he's going to gain a first down here.
He's going to gain about he was on the 41. He takes
about
it
20
out.
yards.
He takes it out to about the 41, so
Preston Kovac, the ball carrier for the
big gain.
Yeah.
legs were wrapped up by the Grizzlies.
So
20-yard rush.
You got 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go here. So if you're Chapmanville, the offense is going to be moving fast here. So the defense, the Grizzlies defense, has to be ready here, and they're going to hand it off to Kovac again, and he's going to get stopped behind the chains here. It's going to lose 2, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 12.
And that tackle was by number 58, Chris Meadows for the Grizzlies.
So, ball's going to be on the 45 here, Sean. You got a minute and 50 in winding. So, got to hold them here if you're the Grizzlies. But I think also, too, you just need to go in.
Well, the thing is, you don't want to give up a touchdown here because it's a two-possession thing here for the Chapmanville Tigers. They're going to come back out in the second half and have the football.
Absolutely.
So back to pass. He's got a wide open guy, and it just fell right into his arms.
Incomplete. He bobbled
it. Was incomplete?
Yeah, they're saying it was incomplete. It looked like number 1, Trey.
I guess the lights got me.
Yeah, Trey Ward again. So, but almost the exact same thing happened there, Sean. So the Grizzlies defense just needs to take a little bit of a note.
You're going to have to stay in front of him, not behind him. Trey Ward, one thing I saw about him, he turned the jets on and took off right there. So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to be 3rd and 12. So Grizzlies here. I wouldn't be surprised if Chapmanville thinks about going for this if they can't pick up the first down here. But a minute 24 to go.
I believe I'd punt that and put him back there a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's hurried again, but Kovac, the big ball carrier, and Kovac.
Well, it was number 12.
That was 12. I'm sorry.
Yeah, number 12, Benji Atkins. But they're going to get right there. So it looks like it's going to be 4th and 1.
Fourth and one.
They're saying he held him here. So big defense here, getting a big stop there, and Chapmanville going to call a timeout here, or time. I'm assuming Chapmanville, but with a minute and 5 to go.
Minute 5 to go, ball, 4th down and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is go for it territory. You're not going to punt. If the Grizzlies stopped them there, I believe I would have punted it and stuck it back there, and given the Grizzlies a lot of green to go for.
Yeah.
But
and even if Chapmanville gets the first down here, but they gain 3 yards, you're still fine because then you'll be under a minute left. If you're the Grizzlies, I think just go into the locker room down by 7. Like you said, they've been great at making adjustments in the past at halftime, and go make some adjustments and come out.
Coach Morrison's going to be able to take these guys in and make some adjustments to half and come out and see a different Grizzly team. And, again, giving up a couple passes and just like a big run there for 18 yards. But the band's making their way around to perform for us halftime. I invite you to stick around with us as we'll keep the cameras down there on the band at halftime. You won't have to listen to Grant and I very much. Might talk about a few stats.
Yeah.
But, all right, we're going to be back out after this timeout right here, and here comes the Taggers.
Absolutely. It's going to be 4th and 1 here as they're going to more flags here. Maybe false start on the offense, but I can't tell here.
It had to have been false start because that's in the backfield.
But if you're the Grizzlies, that's exactly what you want. Going to back them up 5 yards here. But we'll listen.
False start.
Yeah, false start. So going to be 4th and 6 here. So still, this is territory where you could pass the ball.
Yeah, he forgot to turn his mic off. I don't know what the hold the water is all about, but
that was not me.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the official.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn his mic off. All right.
Here we go, though. Dalton looking to pass here, and it's going to be
incomplete.
Incomplete pass intended for number they're saying he completed the they're saying he completed the pass to number 3, Austin Atkins. Are they saying he got the first down, though? They might measure here, Sean.
They just gave him the first down.
Well, they just did. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Chapmanville. The Grizzlies thought it was incomplete, but number 3, Austin Atkins, with the reception there.
Yeah, I mean, that's we couldn't see that from up here, but great catch there. So that was
if you're Chapmanville, you got to go quick here. 40 seconds to go, and looking to pass number 1, Trey Ward.
Trey Ward's got it. Trey Ward's got jets.
Yeah, he does. He's going to be just right there.
And
looks like he's going to be pushed out of bounds by them. No, they're going to give it to him. Wow.
That's a little delay right there.
Yeah,
I'm not real sure what that official
I thought Lucas Milan got there and pushed him out right at the 1. It was close. But
I tell you, the one thing about that Trey Ward there, man, that kid, The kid's got some jets.
Absolutely.
It was a 33-yard touchdown pass to Trey Ward. That puts Trey Ward at 85 yards in receptions tonight.
Yeah.
Or did he catch that last one to give him the first down?
Yeah, I believe so. So
And that was for, about 7 yards? And
yeah, and we have Jonathan Farrell kicking the extra point here. So it's going to be 14-0. Obviously not what you wanted, but you're still in it. Still a very long game to go.
yeah, I mean, you've got to play. You've got to play in front. You cannot play behind Trey Ward. His momentum,
Yeah.
as that kid runs, he gets faster and faster and faster. And
Absolutely.
he just turned the jets on. So Grizzlies, if I'm them, I keep that ball away from Ian Nutter as much as I possibly can. Went on this kickoff because Ian Nutter, but he's got some jets of his own.
Absolutely.
It'd be great to see a run back here. If he runs this back, I'm playing the lottery.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. But you got 30 seconds here, so you got a little bit of time to work with here. But like you said, number 35, Ian Nutter, back deep. Chapmanville getting ready to kick off as number 21, Ashton McClanahan is getting ready to kick off here. 30 seconds here, Sean. You got a little bit of time to work with here, but not a lot.
Yeah, and you got to go. You got to try to go downfield because when you come back out after the halftime is over, Grant, it's going to be Chapmanville ball once again.
Absolutely. Well, here we go again as Ian Nutter's going to just bobble that right there. Everybody's going to pick it up. He's going to have a little bit of light there, but going to get brought down by number 20. Keegan Craddock.
Keegan Craddock brings down Ian Nutter. Ian about 3 yards on that return. And
1st and 10 for the Grizzlies here. You're right at the 20, so definitely going to have to pass the ball here, Sean. Try to get the ball downfield and try to maybe get in the field goal range if you can here. You're still pushing it.
You're going to have to go fast.
Absolutely. As we have 23.9 seconds here as Helms is in the shotgun here, Sean. And
he's
looking to pass, but he looks like he's just gonna take the ball.
They might get should get a flag there for a late hit, but the official
doesn't look like they're gonna give it to him, and it looks like we're just gonna run the clock out here, Sean. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be 2nd and 12, but it looks like that's gonna be the end of the first half. So Sean, going into the locker room, what do the Grizzlies need to do for the second half?
That right there surprised me a little bit. Of you just down on the ball.
Yeah.
You're down 14-0. You don't have the ball when you come back out after the half.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand that a whole lot, but that's why we're up here and they are down there. But you got to tell your guys to keep your heads up. You got to get in there and talk about things and try to get back out here and make something happen in the second half. And again, Chapmanville going to be getting that ball to start the second half.
You see a picture of the moon there, Sean? Almost a full. Looks like a full moon there. It's getting a little feisty out there as well.
I heard him saying moon. I thought somebody was standing down on the field mooning people. I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, that's awesome. What an awesome picture there.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Well, let's hope the Grizzlies are coming back out.
Absolutely.
I walked out back a moment ago, and they were all talking about, the Chapmanville folks were talking about Trey Ward and how he's the 100-meter dash winner down there.
Really?
In Chapmanville, champion. The kid's fast, and we see that takeoff speed that he has. And that's what you got to do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You got to keep the ball out of his hands. You got to contain him, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get back into this football game here. So still a beautiful night here in Summersville at Nicholas County Veterans Memorial Stadium. And a little fact here, if there's any Marshall fans out there.
Yeah.
There's a player over here for the Chapmanville Taggers, and I'm going to have to find his name so I do not butcher it. And he's on defense, and I know he had a tackle earlier. and his name is Austin Killen.
Okay.
And Austin Killen, his brother, was Obina Anachobi Killen,
Okay.
that played basketball at Chapmanville and went on to have an awesome career and scored 1,000 points at Marshall. Just graduated last year and is now playing overseas. So,
So sports definitely runs in that family there.
Yeah, and Obina was adopted into that family, and he's from Africa. But what a great kid! Got to spend a lot of time with him when he was younger, playing some when he played AAU and stuff like that with Luke LaRose. So such a good young man, and the Killen family's a really good family. So captains are going to go out and shake hands once again. Number 62, Jackson Triplett, and number 12, Benji Adkins for the Chapmanville Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Sean, you have some stats for us on the
Well,
first half here?
let me just tell you.
It's been hectic
They're
out
not
there.
great,
Yeah.
but hey, Colton Helms 3 for 6 and maybe 3 for 7. My gazentas aren't. I'm not an accountant like your family here, so Colton threw for 36 yards there in the first half. He had 3 carries for 15 yards. Devin Nash rushed 13 times for around 37 yards. Grizzlies 40 yards in penalties. They had 4 penalties, 2 unsportsmanlikes. Over here for the Tigers, their quarterback's not done bad. He's 6 for 9. He's got a 52-yard reception and that last 34-yard reception. So he's well over 100 yards, but he had a -2 and a -5 earlier in there. But he's those two of those receptions of 52 and 34 yards, pretty big. Also, Preston Kovac has rushed 10 times for about 40 yards. The Grizzlies have done a good job of containing him.
Yeah.
They got to keep the ball out of Trey Ward. Trey Ward's got 3 carries for about 5 yards, but Trey Ward is at 3 receptions, Grant, for 90 yards.
Wow.
So, you can't allow him, and then of course Benji Atkins a big 11 yards. So 11-yard reception. So it's got to be you got to contain Trey Ward, keep the ball out of his hands, and you got to put your fastest guy on him.
Absolutely. Well, the Grizzlies are going to kick off to start the second half. Number 48, Colton Burkhammer, is going to kick off for the Grizzlies, and it looks like number 1. Trey Ward is back deep, as well as there's another person back there as well that we
I believe
can't
that's
see.
number 8.
Number 8, and it might
Jeremy
be
Collins.
It might be, yeah. So Sean, get ready to start the second half here.
The Grizzlies got to hold them. They got to bear down on defense. They look like they're hyped up down there. The kickoff team, special teams is good. The wind blew the ball up here.
Yeah, it did.
Also, not much wind up here.
No.
Still a beautiful.
It really is. Really is, and the fans have come out to support as well.
Absolutely. Good crowd. And Chapmanville brought a good crowd.
They did.
It's a couple, an hour and 20 minutes Charleston, another
Yeah.
40 minutes down Chapmanville. So they brought a pretty good crowd with them tonight.
Well, Sean, we are 1 half down, 1 half to go, as Colton Burkhammer is going to kick it off for the Grizzlies. Here we go for the second half.
And Burkhammer's kick, and it's going to go to Trey Ward.
Yeah, Trey Ward. Here we go.
And
he's going to have a
don't
little.
let him turn the
Yeah, he's
jets
going to
on.
have a little bit of a gap here, and this is what you don't want to see. He has some space. He's
It's
going to go
on
all the way
the
down the
outside.
sideline. You're going to have one more person. And he looks like he's just going to be pushed out of bounds there by. Well, looked like is it 48?
It's 40-something as he gets up. It was number
48. Colton Burkhammer. So
Colton Burkhammer.
we just talked about how fast number 1 Trey Ward is,
and then he rips off.
Yeah.
He catches the ball on about the 20 down here and runs it back right at 57 yards.
Yeah.
So great return by Trey Ward. Let's hope he's tired after that.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Earlier in the game, first kickoff of the night, he ran that one back for 30 yards. So this kid, all-purpose-wise, he's all over right at 200 yards for the night.
Well, 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off to number 22, Kovac. Yeah. So, but the Grizzlies have done a great job containing him all night long.
They have. They've done a real nice job. Kovac reels that one off for about a yard there.
They're saying he's losing a yard, I believe, Sean. But yeah.
Your eyes are better than mine. You're a little
It's
bit
okay.
younger.
But still, though, like
Oh,
you
yeah, he
said,
did lose a yard.
But like you said, though, they've done a great job containing him, though. And as the Grizzlies here, you cannot let them go down here and score another touchdown here, as it's going to be 2nd and 11. They're going to hand it off to number 1 Trey Ward, and he's going to have a little bit of space, but not
he
much.
razzled and dazzled and spun around. I mean, he got, I'm going to say 4 or 5 yards, or probably 4 yards out of that.
Yep.
Really, the first time I've seen Trey Ward carry the ball tonight. Usually he's out catching receptions.
Yeah.
So that gives him. So he gets about he gains about 6 yards on that carry, and back in the saddle again. Here we go.
Yeah, back in the saddle for Chapmanville, and it's going to be.
They're going to change in the play right there at the line of scrimmage, and
yeah, and they're going to hand it off to number 22, Kovac, and he's going to be brought down right at the line to gain there. And we have an injured player down there as well.
Injured Grizzly down on the field.
Or no, is it for Chapmanville or Grizzlies?
No, it's an injured Grizzly.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Don't see where they spotted.
It looks like they're
yet.
saying it's 4th and 1. But, yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 1 with the spot right now, but that can change.
Injured player for the Grizzlies is number 48, Colton Burkhammer.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's just a cramp.
Yeah.
Burkhammer also our kicker, but he is being carried off by the couple of the trainers down there.
Looks like he's in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 1 here for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be 4th and 1. I'm assuming Chapmanville will go for it here. And this is a big point in the game here, Sean. If you can get a stop here and then be able to take over the ball here.
Absolutely. This is the time when, and if you remember from back to last week, the Grizzlies had a couple really nice
They did at the
goal line.
Yeah.
Goal line stops, and
they're going to have to do that again here as they're going to run it by number.
Kovac,
yeah, he's going to get it.
He's just barreling over the Grizzlies and push. He's still got some forward progress. Whistle's going to be blown down at about the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3, but you're right there on that goal line, though.
So 10 more yards rushing for Kovac. And, it's only his 2nd longest run of the night. He had an 18-yard carry earlier in the night and then gets a 10-yard run there. So it looks like it's on the 2.
Yeah,
so
on
he
the
got
2.
about 11-yard.
But right here on this goal line, though, like we just mentioned, as it's going to be 2nd and goal on the 2, and they're going to run the ball in for the touchdown. It looks like it's number 5, Talon Canterbury, but no, I believe no. Who is that? 5? Is that 5, Sean?
15.
It might be 15. It might be Dakota Dalton.
Dakota Dalton for a 2-yard carry.
Yeah. So
brings it 20-0, and the Grizzlies just do not have an answer right now.
No, they don't.
For the Chapmanville Tigers, and Chapmanville's a lot speedier than I expected.
Yeah.
I was thinking coming into this game here, Grant, that and the point after is good.
Yeah, but number 21, Ashton McClanahan.
No, was that No, I believe it's Farrell.
Oh, was it? You're right. It was. It was 88, Jonathan Farrell. But, Sean, though, the thing is that, like you said, they are a little bit more speedier.
Much speedier than I thought. I thought coming in here, nothing could probably match the speed of the Quad A Oak Hill Red Devils from last week. But now you come in here and you've seen the running of Trey Ward. I mean, with this, 85, 92 yards in receiving and a couple nice runs here everywhere else. So, and plus, 87 yards on kick return. So it's, wow, the kid's got some speed. I believe if I'm the kicker, I'm kicking it away from him.
yeah, absolutely. And it's 21-0. It's still not over yet, Sean, but the Grizzlies need a score on this drive.
Absolutely. And for some reason, there's only 10 minutes. Oh, there's 10 minutes left. I was thinking, wake me up before I go there, Grant. So Yeah, it's still a beautiful night, folks. Get out, and enjoy the Potato Festival this weekend. Get down. There's some rides going on, music tomorrow night, hot wing eating contest, mashed potato eating contest, cornhole tournaments going on right now.
Everything at the Potato Festival. It's been a beautiful day so far for it, as number 21 Ashton McClanahan is going to kick it off, and it's going to just take a bounce, and he touched it there. So do you take? Oh, okay. I was going to say touchback there. It was bouncing.
I thought he might just let it.
Yeah, that's
run
what I
into
was
the end
thinking.
zone.
So
Probably would have been the best thing to have done is just let it go into the end zone. But
it's going to come out to the 20 there, I believe.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first and 10 for the Grizzlies at the 20 here. You need to get the offense going, Sean.
Got to get the offense rolling down through there for the Grizzlies and just see what we can make happen.
Yeah, for sure. So first and 10, ball at the 20, as Colton Helms is in shotgun here. And he's looking to pass. The pass is complete to number...
That'd be for number 5.
Lucas Milan. And that's exactly what you wanted there and needed there. It's going to be first and 10 for the Grizzlies.
And 11-yard gain there for the Grizzlies out to the 31-yard line.
Yeah. So you get some passes going, getting some momentum going here. Let's see what the Grizzlies can do now with the first and 10 ball on the 31, as he's going to pass it again, and it looks like it's complete.
And that was to.
It looks like
was that third number
30. Landon Keenan, yeah, number 30. So a gain of 5. It's going to bring up second and 5. It looks like, but Grizzlies going fast here. Helms going to hand it off to, I believe, Nash, but.
I couldn't see who that was there.
We'll see here.
So 30 Landon Keenan on that earlier for that was 5 yards on that one.
Yeah, and it was number 11 Devin Nash on the carry. So it's going to bring up third and 2. Grizzlies are going faster, but they're getting some good momentum here, Sean. As it's third and 2, ball on the 39, as we got whistles here. Believe a timeout, and it is the Grizzlies. I feel like you were just getting some momentum there, Sean.
Yeah, actually, that's what it looked like, and then all of a sudden we need that timeout, and first of the half here. So
ideally here, Sean, you go down here and score, and you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, but you go down here and you score. How much time do you want left on the clock in this third quarter?
You got to just keep going. You have to run this ball, and you got to just keep. You want to run as little time off as you can because you got to have time. You got to get 3 scores here, and right now we just don't have a whole lot of answer for the Chapmanville Tigers in their
on their offensive
side. They're just barreling down the field and I think they said, hey, let's just give this to Trey Ward. Nobody can catch him. And that's it's kind of what I don't know if it was a dad or one of their offensive linemen. Hey, let's just give the ball to Trey Ward. And we saw him come out after not carrying it in the first half. But now here we go, third down and 2. Nash is in the backfield.
You need to get the first down here.
Got to get that first down.
As it's going to be third and 2. Ball is on the 39. They're going to hand it off to Nash.
Nash got some running room there, and he got the first down plus about 4 yards.
So he's
on that carry.
Yeah, so it's going to be first and 10 from the 45, but it just shocks me how many tackles he can break. Sean.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a speedy little thing. He's got 15 carries so far on the night. And just moving things right along.
Grizzlies going fast here, and that pass is complete, I believe, to number
That's another one.
Number 30, Landon Keenan. So Grizzlies are going to pick up another 5 here. You're making good progress down this field here, as it's going to be second and 5 on the 50. Grizzlies are going fast here. You can tell they need to score, and they're going to hand it off to number.
It looked like. I don't know what's going on with that number out there, but it looked like it was almost number 17.
That's what I thought so too, but I'm going to assume number 11, Devin Nash, on the carry there, Sean. Yeah, it looked like number 17, but I don't have no 17.
I don't have no 17 either, so we're just going to say it's Nash, and he got about 4 yards out of that.
And that pass, there is a 17 out there. And
there is?
Yes.
I don't have him.
Me neither. but there is a 17 out there, Sean. So I don't know who that would be, but it's going to be 4th and 1 here. So big moment here, and they're going to hand it off to number 17. And it's going to be a first down. Sean, maybe Devin got some blood on his jersey and had to change it, but I'm not sure of that.
Yeah, I'm not real sure what happened because I'm going back.
Number 17 is Devin.
And numbers, they just made the announcement. It is Devin Nash, so he did have to change jersey, so it's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies.
We thought we got a new player.
I know. I thought, where did this guy come from? 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball on the 43 as the Grizzlies are going fast here, and Colton Helms is looking to pass.
Nice
he
pass.
has number 35, Ian Nutter, wide open, and it just falls through his hands.
That was landing. Was that Ian Nutter? Or
No, it was number 35, Ian Nutter. He was wide open there, Sean.
Yeah, he had to lay out for it a little bit. Nice pass there, though, by Colton Helms.
And that was almost the exact same thing
I thought I was going to
as
say
the Oak Hill game. Yeah, I hate to go back there, but yeah, and pass the 10 for number 35, Ian Nutter. He was right there.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10 here. Nice, and I like that play. I like
Yeah,
that play
I
call. I think you've got some receivers, and now you can spread that field out a little bit. They know that we've been throwing a lot of short passes. Lay a couple of those more bombs out there like that.
They're gonna hand it or no. Colton Helms is gonna take it on his feet, and he's gonna gain about a yard or two. There's 7 minutes and 23 seconds unwinding here, so to the Grizzlies, and we got more whistles out there. I thought, but it might just be. Clock's going to continue to run here, so it's 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go as it's 3rd and 7 here, Sean.
3-yard carry on that. Yeah, they need to tell us a little earlier about number 17.
I know.
I thought we got a new player here.
I thought I didn't do enough research. I was a little nervous.
I thought the transfer portal done kicked in.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Helms
looking to throw here,
and he's he's going to be taken down by host.
Yeah. Host
Chapmanville. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of about 8-9 yards there, maybe more.
It looked like number 20, Keegan Craddock, got on the tackle there. So it's going to bring up 4th along here, but I feel like if you're the Grizzlies, it looks like they're going to punt it away. I was going to say, I feel like you would kind of want to go for it. I know it's far, but you got 6 minutes to go here, Sean, in the third quarter.
6 minutes to go in the third quarter. I don't think you have that. Opportunity.
Yeah. Well,
Landon Keenan's going to step in and take over the punting duty since Burkhammer got hurt down there.
Yeah, we hope Burkhammer's doing well as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice punt there
by
Landon Keenan, and
that's going to take a bounce.
That's going to take
into the
Chapmanville bounce, so they'll bring that back out to the 20. 21-0, 5:58 to go here in the third quarter, and the Grizzlies just struggling a little bit offensively tonight.
They are, and I just, if you're the Grizzlies, obviously anything can happen, but your defense needs to hold them here. But the defense, you can't put no blame on the defense because the defense has done wonderful tonight, though, Sean.
Absolutely. Hey, let's give a shout out to our help here tonight. We got
absolutely.
Sam Young, SCTV.
We got Sam Young, and we had Trevor Kaufman. He's running the camera for us. Aiden Profit running the camera for us.
We got Carter.
Carter. He's running the switcher for us. So getting us some nice cutting from camera 1 to camera 2.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Grizzlies back here on defense after turnover on downs. They're going to hand that thing off to big number 22, Kovac, and Kovac is going to get out.
Ball came out, it looks like, though. I'm here.
Yeah, but
is it a fumble? Ball came out. It might be recovered.
Yeah, I believe it was recovered by
Chapmanville.
The offense, and it's going to move the chains for an 11-yard carry for Kovac, and
it's gonna be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. They're starting to get the offensive flowing a little bit.
Absolutely, it's 2 back-to-back 11-yard carries for Kovac, and
it's gonna bring up 1st and 10 though.
They were able to move the chains, and they're just taking their sweet time now.
They are
run this play clock down.
They're
and Kovac back with the ball, and man, what a big old back.
He is.
And he's just bulling people down. He gets about a 14-yard gain on that one. Goes from the 33 out to about, maybe it was a little further than that.
Kovac, you can tell that he is able to break. He's able to pick up 5 to 10 more yards because he can break 2 to 3 tackles.
He got 14 more yards on that carry. Went from 33 out to the 47. Braden Johnson with the tackle there.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville, as they are just taking.
Yeah, Kovac is really starting to run downhill very well. Grizzlies stacking the line. Oh, they're going to go for a pass there.
And it's going to be complete to number 1, Trey Ward, and you can just tell how fast he is. He was brought down.
No, that was number
30.
Three. Number 3, Austin Adkins on that.
Oh, yeah, and it was brought down by number 30, Landon Keenan. So another 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. 5 minutes ago, you can tell time is their friend, and they're using that time to their advantage, just running the play clock down every
Austin
second.
Adkins on a 10-yard reception there. Actually, 11-yard reception goes out to the 38-yard line. And, Chapmanville kind of hurrying things up a little bit here, too. Kovac now with the ball.
And he's going to be.
Kovac's going to go into the end.
Well, Ian's going to bring him down there, though.
Ian Nutter.
And the ball come out.
The ball didn't come out. They're saying he's down.
He's saying he's down, man. But what a hustle by number 35, Ian Nutter, Sean.
Absolutely. Goes all the way from the 38 down to the 8-yard, down to the 6-yard line. So 32-yard run there.
So it's going to be 1st and goal for Chapmanville as the ball is on the 6.
Yeah, great hustle play by Ian Nutter. And
was.
Ian went to strip that ball, which is, what you want to do. You want to knock that ball out. That's a lot of man to bring down there.
It is. As they might get a delayed game here. They're just going to get the ball off, and I think they are.
There's
a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a delayed game, but we will listen in here. It may have gotten the timeout off. It looks like it. False start in the offense.
The entire offensive
line. So everybody
jumped. 5-yard penalty. So 30 yards in penalties tonight. That's going to move him back 5 yards. It's going to bring up 1st down and 6.
1st and 6. Ball on the 11. So 1st and goal for Chapmanville. Grizzlies need a stop here. 4 minutes and winding to go. As Chapmanville using this all the time here. As they're going to hand it off to
Collins. No, that's going to be to Jeremy Collins. Collins with the carry and a gain of maybe a yard.
Real quick while we have some time here, how about our man Carson over here?
Yeah.
Doing the shots for us. What a wonderful job he's doing.
Xander Leffler with another nice tackle.
Yeah.
And it looks like that
Colton
Burkhammer was back out there, but now he's limping back off the field.
Yeah, just not what you want to see there. And we got more whistles here. Some discussion maybe here. And
Win Blues ball again. 2nd down. I don't know what they have 2nd and 10 because.
Well, it's 2nd and 10 because the ball's, I think, on the. Is it on the 9? It might be, but number 22, Kovac.
And the Grizzlies make a great stop there. Kovac maybe with a 1-yard gain.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 or 9 here. So if you can home to a field goal here, you still got a little bit of hope, but Chapmanville is definitely using all the time to their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you want that clock to wind down. You're up 21-0. They know the Grizzlies do have some firepower and some speed in there, so they don't want that to break loose.
As Dalton's looking to pass, and it was just
incomplete.
in his hands.
Right through Benji Atkins' hands. Benji Atkins kind of mad at himself there. But they do bring, it looks like the field goal team on.
Yeah.
They're going to, it's probably the right thing to do there.
Just play it safe.
Yeah. Well, you want to give your kicker. You're up 21-0. You want to give your kicker some confidence when you do get in that game later down into the season, and you might need that 35-yard field goal.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can hit this here.
Absolutely. Number 88, Jonathan Farrell with the kick, and it is good.
It is
so
good.
it's going to be 24-0 Chapmanville. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go, Sean. The defense, though, they've been good tonight, though, Sean.
We've given up some things there, and that last series, I mean, you had an 11-yard run, a 14-yard run, a 32-yard run by Preston Kovac. Can't get down on yourself. Again, we talked about this from last week. I mean, when we talked about this before the broadcast of the game, how would they come out tonight? How are they feeling? What's going on with these guys tonight?
Yeah.
And just trying to can't beat yourself up. You got a lot of football season left. It's only the second game of the season.
You got, I believe, Shady Springs next week. But
that might be correct.
But as number 35, Ian Nutter, is back deep for the Grizzlies, as number 21, Ashton McClanahan, is going to kick it off for Chapmanville. So, Sean, I say we need Ian Nutter to return this ball back for a touchdown. How nice would that be?
That would be great. I mean, they've kind of been keeping that. I mean, they've got a kicker. He's been booting that thing way out there.
Absolutely. As we are getting ready to get this show back underway, and
that one's going to go out of bounds.
So you'll take that 15-yard penalty, and
looks like there's a little. And the Grizzlies players walking away. No flags were thrown on that, but looked like a little bit of jawing going on out there.
Well, Sean, it is a full moon out, so it's definitely getting feisty out there, to say the least. But
hey, once again, give a shout out to SCTV
absolutely
for making this happen tonight. Shout out to your grandpa who's watching. Watching us tonight.
Yeah,
and Gary Withy just sent us a text and said he's homesick. Well, Gary, and he's watching it live. So
and first, how good Sam is for letting us be able to do this. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just absolutely wonderful opportunity. We want it to get to the point where it can be student-led, Sean, and
absolutely
we're doing that one step at a time. But it's going to be first and 10 from the Grizzlies, ball on the 35. As Helms, it looked like somebody jumped there on the line, but going to hand it off to number 17, Devin Nash. And
Nash goes out for just a couple yards on that carry.
Yeah. So it's going to be a gain of, it looks about 3. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Grizzlies need to score a touchdown here.
17 rushes so far for Devin Nash tonight, and he's just getting one to two at a time. So, and not what Devin Nash is used to. So that line there for Chapmanville, pretty tough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to bring up 2nd and 8, and Helms is going to run it, and he's going to gain about a yard or 2. So it's going to bring up about 3rd and 6 with about 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Grizzlies need to go quick here, and they're saying he gained 3, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But ball's going to be on the 40 here, Sean. 1:40 to go, as the Grizzlies are going to come up here to the line.
Gonna have to pass this thing out here, or hand it off to Nash, and
he's gonna. Helms is just gonna keep it.
Keep it again, and
Helms
has lost at least a yard there on that carry, and
so it's gonna be 4th and 6 here.
Yeah, you got to punt.
You got to punt.
Yeah. You got to punt.
Just minimize the damage.
Yeah, you can't give the Chapmanville Tigers, and I guess they're going for it.
Yeah. Got to stay alive here. You know what I mean? You got 13 minutes left to go in the ball game, so.
Yeah, it's
4th and 6.
It's a dangerous call here, especially when you're in Chapmanville territory.
Absolutely, but Helms looking to pass, and he is going to
Helms
have number 7. It's going to get an interception. Yeah, number 12, Benji Atkins with the interception, and he is going to take it out to the 50. You said it was a dangerous call, Sean.
I thought it was a dangerous call there, but hey. You got Berghammer on the bench. I mean, I thought Landon Keenan had a nice punt there earlier.
Yeah.
But, Adkins with the INT there. But at least it puts them back on their other side of the 50. I mean, I guess if you don't catch that, you have better field position.
Yeah.
Or you just knock that thing down.
Yeah. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. So obviously they've gotten their offensive going. It is powering on full cylinders as it's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. Ball on the 50, and they're going to hand it off to
Collins.
Yeah.
Collins bumping up through there. Host of Grizzlies on the tackle.
Number 11 or 17, Nash got in there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6 here with about 30 seconds to go. Now Chapmanville can just run this out if they want to. And
yeah, I'd say they're going to take this into the 3rd quarter. They're going to go ahead and sit on this and go into the 4th quarter. No sense to get anybody hurt. No sense to do that. And just walk about 4 or 5 yards here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just we got about 8 more seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, like you said, though. But we played Ian Nutter's Senior Spotlight earlier today in the show. How about we go to Devin Nash's Senior Spotlight right now?
Absolutely. Back on
Hi, here
SCTV.
with Devin Nash. And Devin, let me ask you this. So when did you realize that you had the passion for football and you wanted to play the game of football?
Back when we were little, when we played Little Bears, back in 5th grade, we had a pretty good team, and we won the Super Bowl against Bridgeport.
Devin, let me ask you this. So football can be a close game sometimes, just one score either way. So how do you stay focused in those high-stakes situations?
We're from the kickoff. First kickoff, I keep focused the whole game. No matter what, if we're blowing them out, it's a close game, I'm always focused.
And then if there's one moment in your football career that you could go back and relive, what would it be?
Probably our freshman year, we were losing to Lincoln. We come back and tied it up. I had an interception to steal the game.
Well, Devin, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Alrighty, so we are back after that. Sean, it's 4th quarter, 12 minutes to go. Week 2 of high school football. Obviously, not the result that you're going to want, but how do you think the Grizzlies are going to bounce back hopefully next week?
And
Shady Springs.
Shady Spring.
Another tough opponent. The schedule's so tough this year.
Yeah, Shady Spring going to be another tough opponent there, and don't know. I'm trying to see. I don't show a score. They're playing AA James Monroe tonight. Kovac with the ball carry, and he's just carrying the Grizzlies on his back down through there. And it looks to be about a 14-yard carry.
So it's going to be another 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. But, yeah, it's Shady Springs next week, another tough opponent. But it's high school football, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Every week it's going to be tough.
12-yard carry there for Kovac.
Yeah.
Richwood getting beat right now, 24-0 at the half against Calhoun County. Big games out there tonight.
There is some, for sure. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Chapmanville, ball on the 35, and they're going to hand it off to number 22, Kovac. And he's going to be brought down by multiple Grizzly defenders there. So
yeah, Brennan Smith gets in there and says, hey, I'm bringing you down.
Absolutely. It's Kovac has really come alive this second half.
Yeah, another 4-yard gain there. I mean, he's gaining 4 to 5 yards per carry, and probably better than that on an average in this half. Just a beast out there. And I mean, you look at him; he's a good-sized young lad.
Yeah,
haven't seen a whole lot out of Trey Ward, but Kovac is putting the team on his back. He gets another carry right there.
So it's gonna bring up third and maybe 4 or 5. Brennan Smith on the tackle again. So Brennan Smith getting in there. As it looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Chapmanville, so the Grizzlies can get a stop here, Sean, and bring up 4th down and make Chapmanville make a decision, get the ball back, try to go down and score a touchdown, hopefully. But they need to get the stop first here, and Chapmanville just using more and more of that time. Play clock's down to 10 seconds.
Third down forward, and you know you're in fourth down territory. They're trying to draw them off sides.
And they're just going to
use
use a timeout there.
Chapmanville may call a timeout.
Yeah. So 10:06 to go, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, just a tough game, and just a tough game here tonight for the Grizzlies. Yeah, some of the crowd's still staying. I mean, we don't see a whole lot of lights out there on 19 yet.
Yeah.
But this is definitely fourth down territory there for them. Just cover a couple other scores. Bridgeport up over Heritage Virginia 27-14 right now. See what some of our other opponents out there are doing. Braxton County up big 28-0 over Gilmer County. Clay County up over Buffalo 27-6. Independence, another big night for them. They're up 28-6 after a big win last week over Herbert Hoover, up 28-6 over Martins Ferry, Ohio. Chapmanville's other rival, Logan, up 13-0 over Riverview.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and 4 for Chapmanville. Ball is on the 40 as we have 10:06 to go. As you saw there, and they're going to hand it off to
Collins.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Collins is going to get tackled in the backfield and lose a couple yards on that.
So it's 4th and 5, you could say, or 4th and 4. Doesn't look like he gained or lost anything. So it's 4th and 4. I'm assuming they're going to go for it here. Grizzlies need to get a stop here and try to go score a touchdown. Sean.
Absolutely. You're going to start seeing some backups probably come in. The Grizzlies are going to get out there and here in a few minutes, and they'll probably try one more series with the starters before you see it. And
Dalton looking to
pass, and he
complete to number 8.
Collins for the first down.
So another 1st and 10 for Chapmanville. So the defense is going to stay on the field here. It's going to be 1st and 10. Looks like it's on the 24. So it's going to be 9 minutes and 15 seconds and counting. So Chapmanville just going to continue to use the clock as their friend here. But, John, if you're the Grizzlies, I think you could you're doing everything you could have asked for, as Dalton is going to hand it off to maybe, I was going to say maybe Kovac again, but it's going to be.
I'm not sure who's the ball carrier. I think it was Kovac.
I think it was Kovac. But if you're the Grizzlies, though, you've done most of your things right tonight. You just had some little mistakes here and there that kind of cost you.
Yeah, I mean, you had a couple, Grizzlies get that touchdown down there earlier instead of fumbling the ball. It could have been a little bit of a game changer for them. It could have deflated them just a little bit. A big stop here on defense, we could do a lot for them, but Kovac just barreling through Grizzlies, and looks like he's cramping.
Yeah, it's getting to that point in the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he had the cool thing is, and I'll give that to, I believe, Devin Collins down there tackles him, and Devin could tell he was in some pain, and Devin grabs his leg too, and they just Devin pulls his leg up because they knew he was cramping or something. So good sportsmanship by Devin Dash.
Absolutely. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 as it's been a fun night, though. I think first time doing this, Sean. I think it's been fun. SCTV helping us out a lot here. You see our camera crew there. Adam Prophet doing a wonderful job with the camera.
It might be ESPN.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. But it's been fun. Like I said, I think Evan Prendergast is going to be with us some as well. I'm sure he'll be on here again.
And we'll give a shout out to Brad Anderson. I'm sure he's down there listening to us.
Absolutely.
He had to go on a field trip down to the beach.
Did he?
Yeah. He needed some sand.
Yeah. And he'll be on here with us too, probably.
Yeah, Brad will be on here some too. And tough night here for the Grizzlies in front of the home crowd. Now we're starting to see a few of the unfaithful. We got the class of 1985 here with us tonight. I saw a sign down there, so they must be having a little bit of a class reunion.
50th anniversary. Or no, is it no 50th? No, 40th, baby.
40th.
Yeah, math is not mathing.
Your family's accountants.
I
Come
know,
on, Grant.
I know. I hope my math teacher doesn't see that. Alrighty, it's going to be 3rd and 5 for Chapmanville, as I believe Dalton is still in there, and he's going to get stopped. So it's going to be turnover on downs.
No, I think it was just. This is now.
Oh, it is
fourth,
now
yeah.
4th down. Yes. So it's going to be brought down by Devin. It's going to be 4th and.
He got a yard or two on that.
Yeah. It's going to be 4th and 3. 4th and 3. So get a stop here. Get your offense back out there, and hopefully try to punch a touchdown in here.
Let's hope they don't punch a touchdown in.
Well, not them, but us.
Yeah.
All
right.
But
Grizzlies got that line taken care of, and they're going to step back and pass that,
and it could is it flag?
And they threw a flag, and Kovac was wanting that pass bad.
So it's going to be another 1st down for Chapmanville here. Pass.
And who was that? Was that?
I believe it's pass interference, but we will.
Was that Spencer Kuiper?
It may have been. They should tell us here as.
Yeah, it's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, it will be
bring
pass.
up an automatic 1st down.
It will. But
unless there was a hold.
I know they're discussing down there.
And now it was out there, right? They threw it right there at the play.
Yeah.
So.
Here's the call.
We have 2 fouls on the play, each on each team. We had holding against the offense number 50.
Wow. Yeah.
Pass interference against the blue number 7.
Yeah. So it was.
Those penalties were lost.
So it's going to be turnover.
Replay.
Replay 4th down.
Replay 4th
So
down.
it was holding on the offense. It was pass interference
on the defense.
On the defense. So
those outweigh each other.
They do.
Or they cancel each other.
They cancel each other. But it's going to bring up 4th and 3 as the ball is on the 18.
They got Collins in the backfield here once again.
It might hand it. No, they're looking
They're
to pass here.
They're going to try to throw another pass.
And was it broken up, maybe? It looked like it was completed, and it was to number 3, it looked like, Austin Atkins. So it's going to be another 1st and 10. It's not going to be 1st and goal. It's going to be 1st and 10 as the clock continues to wind here. 6:55 to go here in the 4th quarter. We're glad everybody's been sticking with us here on SCTV there, Sean.
Absolutely. I don't know how many people we have out there, but
I saw at one point it got up to like about 100, so pretty good numbers, I'd say.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's up there, Tony Caridi number.
yeah. Dalton's going to hand it off to maybe number 8.
We got a helmet lost out
We
there.
do
It'll be
have a helmet.
Collins.
Yeah, number 8, Jeremy Collins on the carry. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 8 here for Chapmanville.
So he did get a couple yards?
Yeah, he did. That's what they're giving him. It might be just gain of 1, I think. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 9 as there's 6:32 to go here in the 4th.
All right, 2nd down and 9. It was a gain of 1 there for Collins. And let's see if the Grizzlies can get a goal line stance here and stop this thing.
Absolutely. 2nd and 9 in Chapmanville. Play clock is out, so I don't know. They're having a conversation here. Don't really know.
Looks like we got a
Did we get a
timeout
timeout?
by somebody. I don't know if that's on the Grizzlies or if that's Chapmanville. Surely Chapmanville doesn't need to talk it over.
Yeah.
6:17 to go. Again, lots and lots of activities going on this weekend.
Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier, Grant, soccer team's going to be on the road tomorrow.
Absolutely, yeah. Soccer team's
playing
on the road.
Volleyball's got a 9 a.m. match.
JV, I think is what it was. Yeah.
JV, and then Potato Festival activities. If you want to get up and run in the 5K, if you want to go do the spud hunt, if you want to go buy some potatoes, go to the tractor show, the car show.
Yeah.
And then the grand parades at 2 o'clock
Yeah.
tomorrow. You'll probably see Sam out there running
Yeah.
up and down Main Street with a couple
Absolutely.
cameras, hot wing eating contest, mashed potato eating contest. I got second place in that mashed potato eating contest.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Did you?
Dave Meadows beat me.
You mentioned Sam. Yeah, very busy weekend for him. So for him to come here and do this for us, it's been absolutely wonderful. We would like to thank SCTV again. But Chapmanville just talking things over here as it's going to be 2nd and 9 as the Grizzlies and the Tigers get back out there. 6:17 to go. It's
2nd and 9, ball on the 11-yard line here, and starters still in for both teams.
Yep. Ball's on the 11, like you said, as we get ready to get things back underway here after the timeout called by Chapmanville. As number 15, Dakota Dalton, still in there at the quarterback position, like you mentioned, Sean, and he's going to hand it off to number 8, looks like, Collins. And
Collins is going to get ripped down in the backfield.
looks like they're giving him a yard, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8, maybe.
Yeah, if he got anything.
If anything, no.
You got Kovac went out with a
So it's going to be
cramp. 3rd down and 9, so no gain on that play.
clock clicking down here to 5:50, so kind of running out of time here to get the ball back and make something happen on offense. But if you can get a stop here, Sean, like we said, though, maybe able to punch one in if you're the Grizzlies. But you need to stop them first, and the pass is going to be contended.
Yeah, nice defense there by, not sure, it's 26 Braden Johnson.
Yeah.
Nice defense on him. Incomplete. And they're going to bring their field goal team back out and try to kick another field goal. Now, smart play. Don't, get your kicker.
Get some
sometimes
reps.
It's early in the season, and get your kicker out there and see how far he can go. I mean, it's exciting as a high school kicker to be able to get out there and be able to kick.
Well, Jonathan Farrell.
And that was blocked.
Yeah, it was, and it's going to be
Grizzlies.
scooped up by
And
the Grizzlies as well. And I think it was number 10 is who?
the number 10 for the Grizzlies is Brennan Smith.
Brennan Smith was able to pick that up there. But 5:31 to go here, Sean. You got some time for your offense to be able to make something happen. We have an injured player down there on the field as
starting to get a cramp or two, and that's going to be number 13 there. I don't have his number on here.
Yeah.
Missing a couple guys here. Number 13, Jackson Ellison, a sophomore for the Tigers, helped off the field. All right, the Grizzlies want to put some points up on the board to make this thing look good. Still got starters in the game.
Absolutely. It's going to be handed off to, is that Ian Nutter? Maybe, he got taken down there.
That was
number 21, maybe? No?
That was 35.
35,
Ian Nutter
yeah,
on the carry.
number 21, Ashton McClanahan on the tackle there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
And Nutter gets a couple yards on that.
Ball is on the 31, as it is second and
8.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 for the Grizzlies here. 5 minutes and counting as Helms is looking to pass. He is
got a little time. He found a guy in the middle, and that pass is complete to number 10, Brennan Smith.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies, getting the offense flowing here as
takes them out to about the 49 yards, an 18-yard catch, 19-yard catch for Brennan Smith.
Yeah.
And here we go again. Helms on the pass. And Helms is trying to get away from some would-be tacklers. And
Yeah. What a job by
might need a flag in there.
there's
Yeah,
some
we're going to get a
flags,
flag for a late hit.
Yeah.
Whistle was blowing, and they went ahead and slammed him down.
And their coach is on the field over there too, Sean. He's not too happy with something. What a wonderful job by Helmsley to break those tackles.
Yeah.
As it's going to be second and
Yeah, that's going to get a
you're going to get some yardage. But I'm saying
down.
you got back to the line
Yeah.
again though. But here are your penalties here. We'll listen on in.
Dead ball. Foul. It's the defense. 15-yard penalty.
So personal foul against the defense like we thought it would be. So first and 10 for the Grizzlies. 4:09 to go. You still got some time.
Take the touchback jersey flag.
As
referee keeps forgetting to turn his radio off down there just a little bit.
no, Sean, that's my worst nightmare right there. It's leaving these things on and people hearing me when I'm not supposed to
saying something you should
Yeah,
be saying. Yeah,
But it's going to be first and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball in the 33 as there is 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in the ball game.
Grizzlies need to punch
Helms
in here. Helms back.
looking to pass, and he's going to get a couple rushers. He's going to break free. He's going to just get the pass off to number 17.
That would be number 11.
Yeah,
no,
Devin,
number 17.
Devin Nash.
Just a little short. He was getting rushed there, and just needed a little more oomph on that ball.
Yeah, just trying to get rid of it to make sure, get it there, but kind of rush to just make sure you don't get sacked there. But it's going to be second and 10 as the ball's still on the 33. So as they're getting the play call here, we mentioned that Shady Springs is next week. Our next home game here, Sean, that we'll be on here on SCTV will be against Lincoln. So
that's always a great football game. It's always sometimes the last second. Helms back.
Yeah, Helms looking to throw, and it is
it to Nash.
Yeah, complete to Nash, and Nash is going to.
Nash is going to lose another
jersey. That's what I was
going
to say, yeah.
Nash is about to lose another jersey. And
brought down by a couple of Chapmanville defenders. So it's going to bring up third and about 5 or 6. So you need to try to get the first down here, stay alive, but Grizzlies going fast here with 3:20 to go, and they're going to hand it off to Nash, and he is going to looks like he picked up the first down.
Throwing ahead for the first
More
down.
flags.
And there's a flag, and I'm not sure. That's got to be on the defense. I didn't really see the Grizzlies do anything unless there's some mouthing or something going on down there.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a little physical down there, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what this penalty is all about.
Yeah, for sure. As we will listen on in once again to our head official. Yeah, so face mask against the defense. It's going to be half distance to the goal, Sean. So it's going to be first and goal, and I think it'll be first and goal. It might just be short. Now it's going to be just short there.
Go, so it's going to be. We'll still have a chance for because the ball's going to be on about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line.
Yeah. So 3 minutes to go here as the ball is on the 13. Helms going to hand it off to Nash, and Nash is going to get up the middle there to about the 5. I think they're saying it's the 6-yard line. It might be the 7th, though. But going to bring up second and short here for the Grizzlies. You got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here as they're saying the ball is at the 7-yard line. No, yeah, ball's at the 6-yard line, excuse me. It's Helms in the shotgun formation, and he is going to hand it off to number 28, I believe there, Sean, as there's more that they...
That was to Braden
26,
Johnson. And they're going to have to, you got to stop on the whistle.
You do, and when you get to that second whistle, then third whistle, then that's when you start to get into that danger zone. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here as the ball is on the 6-yard line. So, Sean, what do the Grizzlies need to do here?
Punch it in. Punch somebody in the mouth, run them over hard, and just try to get themselves into the end zone and try to save the shutout.
Yeah, for sure you want to try to avoid the shutout as Helms is going to hand it off to, it looked like Devin Nash, and he's going to get right there, and he's going to get into the end zone.
Get into the end zone.
He made up for it from that one that was right there earlier in the game, but Devin Nash takes it in for the touchdown. Grizzlies, like you said, avoid the shutout. Get on the board 24-6 with 1:42 to go. Exactly what you needed there, Sean.
Yeah, actually you did. You really needed that. Don't know if Burkhammer is. We're going to probably, looks like maybe go for two as Burkhammer is on the bench unless we have, Helms comes back out.
So 2-point conversion here, So 2-point conversion to try to make the score 8-24 here, as Helms is going to hand it off to Nash, and he's gonna get stopped there about at the 2 to 3 yard line there. So it's gonna be 24-6, Sean. 1:42 to go. So moving the page, you got next week Shady Spring, another tough opponent. Then you come back home. We'll be here on SCTV against Lincoln. So next week Grizzlies, I would think you want to hopefully. I'm not saying Shady Spring is a must-win yet, but
yeah, it's a must-win. You're going to get yourselves into playoff territory here, and you got to get some wins. And you got a tough Independence team coming up. I mean, coming up real soon, and it's just a tough year. You got a whole new coaching staff, so you have to learn new schemes. Your seniors got to learn new schemes, and everybody. So still a lot of season left.
There is.
As we got 24-6 here again. Shout out to everyone at SCTV for letting this happen. And again, run down, check out the festivities down at the Potato Festival. Yeah. Lots going on tomorrow downtown, and then then Sunday at 5 o'clock will be the Maloney Sports Report.
Yeah.
So a lot going on.
A lot going on. You mentioned about Shady Spring. Hopefully next week the Grizzlies can get in the win column there. 1:42 to go. It's not over yet, as it is 24-6. The Grizzlies are going to kick off here to Chapmanville. Number 30, Landon Keenan, is going to kick it off here.
Yeah, you got number 3, Austin Adkins, a senior, back deep to receive.
They're going for the onside, and it's going to get bobbled, and it's going to get covered by the Grizzlies. Number 7, Spencer Kuiper, with the onside recovery for the Grizzlies. It is not over until it's over, Sean.
Nice onside kick, and it was a fumble there by the not really a fumble, but fumbled the ball there. Is it
bobbled
it
there?
Bobbled.
Yeah,
bobbled.
Yeah, bobbled it.
That's
there.
the word I was looking for.
Yeah, bobbled it. Yeah. Don't worry, words have been hard today. As it's 1st and 10, ball on the 46. But that was good practice, I would say. Maybe if you need to use the onside kick down the road there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure with this minute 40 though. I mean, leaving the starters in. He's still got a lot of football, but
Helms looking to pass. He's going to scramble. He's going to get past the line of game, so he's going to the line of scrimmage. So he's going to have to run it.
6 yards.
He is. So and he's going to be brought down by number 7, Austin Killen. So gaining, like you said, about another 7 yards there. So 1:22 to go here. You got to go fast if you're the Grizzlies, and that is what they are doing. As Helms is going to look to pass it again, and number 30, Landon Keenan, and looked like it was, he caught it.
They caught him,
and it was out of bounds. So going to be another 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Ball on the 35. Not over yet, but you got 1:10 to go here. Ball on the 35. Clock is stopped, as now they're going to run the clock here. So clock is ticking here. 1:05 to go.
You want to move this thing fast.
Yeah, Helms looking to pass again. And it's going to be completed to number 17, Devin Nash, and he's going to lose a couple yards there. So you got to go quick for the Grizzlies now. You got 53 seconds and winding, Sean.
Lost about 4 yards there.
So it's going to be 2nd and 14. And now you're starting to wonder, baby, this play here might be the last play of the game here, Sean. No, we're going to get timeout here. So we're not done yet, Sean.
Still coaching. You're still
Absolutely.
coaching. That's what you gotta. You gotta like that. You're still coaching at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And,
That's their second of the half.
So Grant, great job tonight.
Yeah.
I know you had a lot of people out there listening, and thanks to Class of '85 for coming out and enjoying a football game tonight. I saw a lot of these guys that have been ex-football players back in 1985. I'm not sure they can get out there and hit anybody now.
Yeah, and we're not quite done yet. We're going to kind of wrap things up at the end of this, talk about a little bit of what we thought about the game and stuff. So don't go anywhere. So we got about 40 or 39 seconds to go, but it is 2nd and 14 for the Grizzlies. And the ball is on the 39 here. Sean, do you take a shot deep downfield here?
Oh, you got to go for the end zone.
Yeah.
You got 39 seconds. You got 2nd down and 14.
As Helms
you got to get that out there.
Yeah,
you
Helms
got to get rid of it.
He's looking to throw, and it's going to be complete to who I can't see, number 5, Lucas Milan, but the clock is going to no. Yeah, so clock is going to stop here.
Clock's going to stop while they reset the
change. So 1st and 10, ball on the 25. As the Grizzlies go fast here.
Lucas Milan played a heck of a ball game tonight.
He really has.
On both sides of the ball.
Looking, almost got intercepted
ball
there.
Right through number 2 for the Grizzlies, and it's Brady Lilly right through his hands.
Yeah,
it was going to stop the clock.
It was right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. So you still got 19 seconds left. So you still got some time here.
Yep.
If you want to try to punch another one in, as there is 20. If the ball's on the 25, you got 19 seconds to go here.
You got a couple guys in the backfield, twin receivers to the left and right.
Helms looking to throw again, and he is going to continue to look, trying to see somebody. Now he's just going to take it on his feet, and he's going to slide down here. Do you have it?
First down. And
do you have a timeout? The clock's going to continue to run here.
Oh, he didn't get the first down.
Yeah, now they're stopping the clock here. So I don't know if the Grizzlies are calling it timeout. Yeah, the Grizzlies are calling a timeout. So you're going to get one more play here, Sean. One more play.
One more play here.
There's a chance you could get another one in, but timeout for the Grizzlies. 4 seconds left. Obviously, you're probably going to throw the ball towards the end zone here. Just kind of last chance effort here to get some points on the scoreboard.
You want to get some points on the scoreboard. You want to, you're still practicing. You've had a couple weeks of practice, and you're still practicing. You got guys out there that are young, and they really need the reps, and you don't get a whole lot of scrimmages. So when you're in a game like this, you got to just keep playing.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. That doesn't really matter.
Also, Grant, the next game against Lincoln will be a Thursday night.
It will be.
That will be
homecoming week, I believe.
It's
Is it not? Is it not homecoming?
It's Golly Fest.
It's Golly Fest. That's why.
We always play that on Thursday.
I think they were talking about a pep rally there at the school, so that'll be interesting. But it's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball on the 16 with 4 seconds to go here as Helms is looking, and he's going to get rushed. And he's going to break through, though, and he's going to throw it towards the end zone. It's going to be caught by numbers 30, Landon Keenan. But Grizzlies score, get on the scoreboard as time expires. We got really. It wasn't too bad there towards the end there, Sean. It really wasn't.
No.
Grizzlies got the offense going. You had the offense did pretty well. You had some.
You had some momentum, and
the game is over.
Oh, the game is over.
The game is over.
So we're not going
24-12, but good showing. Grizzlies. The Grizzlies never gave up in the ball game. That shows a lot. I mean, when your football team doesn't give up, your coaching staff doesn't give up on you, I think that says a lot for your coaching staff and your players. You play and you play till the final whistle, and everything's over with.
Yeah, absolutely. So Grizzlies are going to go up to Shady Spring next week. So what do you think the Grizzlies are going to have to do to be successful in that game next
they're
Friday?
They're going to have to regroup. Going to have to get healthy. They have to get Berghammer healthy. And they're just going to have to get down there and we moved the ball well at times tonight. Chapmanville is always going to be that team that's going to hit you in the mouth.
Absolutely.
And Shady's going to be a team that's going to want to get down and hit you in the mouth too. So you know, you got to get down and be ready to play. I mean, it's Southern West Virginia football,
Yep.
and you got to get down and be ready to play those teams down there.
So we're going to go to Shady Spring next week. Short drive if you want to make the trip up there. Any of you people watching out there. But then you said it's going to be a Thursday night game against Lincoln.
Thursday night against Lincoln due to Golly Fest,
Yeah.
and everybody will be coming in here for Golly Fest, and it's also the same weekend as the Kirkwood Wine Festival that is up here at Kirkwood Winery. So so much to do in our community.
So much to do. So that'll be about 2 weeks from now. So make sure you be right here on SCTV. We'll do it all over again. Well, Sean, I say it's been a very successful first night of doing this. We cannot wait to do it for the next 4 games that are home. But how about we give a shout out to our man Aiden Prophet running the camera for tonight, and Trevor Kaufman helping him out there.
Aiden, Trevor, and of course Sam, and Colton down there, Kaufman, everybody that was here to make this successful. And thanks to the city of Summersville, Grant, for letting you be able to do this. And thanks for inviting me in to help you tonight. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's been fun. Big shout out to Sam Young. He's the one that's made this all possible with the score bug down there at the bottom. It looks very professional. But that's going to do it for us tonight from our whole crew. I am Grant Kuiper saying good night.
Good night, folks.